Hey guys, I'm Ryan Naylor and this is how to play Youth by Daughter. A wonderful, wonderful song, and one that I have had requested by students in the past and I have used again and again with my students here to introduce some more fingerstyle picking patterns and to reinforce the idea of these chord shapes we have called tenths or compound thirds. So this is a bit of a continuation from both Fast Car and Let It Go that I've done in the last couple of weeks. If you've not seen those, maybe check those out. And this song actually uses some chords directly kind of lifted, not saying they did this, but from Fast Car, okay? So this is a beautiful continuation from last week. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you all of the picking progressions, and I'll even show you the little chorus part of the second guitar part going. That little bit, okay? So what you need to know before we get started is I'm doing this obviously on my electric. This is how it was recorded originally. The band does perform it though on acoustic guitars, so it works equally well with both. I'm capoed at fret number 5, but note that all notes and chords and fret numbers will be referred to as if we were in the open position with open strings. So this note here, I'm going to call fret number 3. Whilst we are fret 8 in real terms, I'm going to call it a G note on fret 3. Okay? And so let's have a little think about the chords. So these are again tenths or compound thirds in the key of G major. The scale comes on string number 5, which is where the bass notes will be. The lowest note we can get is the A, which is the second degree of the scale. If we go to the third is the note B, and this is where we're going to start. Okay, so that B note we would harmonize in thirds with the open D string, and it carries on. And we saw in Let It Go that the third note, the open D, is moved an octave higher to string number 2 in this 4-2 octave shape, which is down 2 strings and up 3 frets, and then we get a tenth or a compound third. Okay, that's the sound. If I continue up the scale, alright, so I'm going to be naming these chords by the scale degrees. So the progression will be 3, 4, 6, 5. Okay, so you need to be familiar with where those are first as we go through. Now the picking pattern is, the thumb is on the beat. Okay, if I bring in my metronome, the thumb is picking the bass notes on the beat with the click. Okay, and between those bass notes we are alternating between the index on string 3 and the middle on string 2, and we're getting this. Thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. And that pattern goes through every single chord. So you want to get that nice and comfortable in the picking hand, okay? And you can just go ahead and, you know, create something like I mentioned before in previous videos, or work exclusively with the progression, which is going like this. So you want to spend a bit of time going from one chord to the next, back and forth. Trickiest ones are the big leaps. So the 4 to the 6, 4 to the 6, down to the 5 chord. Now it's useful in the progression when they jump back down to 3 on the note B, they use some open strings. The open strings ring out. Often overlooked in tutorials at this point, but it actually helps. 1, 2, 3, 4. On beat number 4 of that D chord, on the last beat we pick open strings, and that gets the hand back down into position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, Okay, so that gives you a bit more time. Look to add that in, take it slowly, and build it up. Okay? So the intro part, it's the progression played twice, but on the second time we hold the D for an extra measure. If I play through the entire intro, it goes like this. And then it's into the verse. Okay. Verse 1 and verse 2, the progression is played a total of 4 times, and on the 4th time they play the chords, kind of the notes all together. Okay, so look out for that. So 4 times in total. On the 4th time they pluck all of the chords all together. Okay, and then we hit the chorus, and the chorus progression, we start on the 6th for a total of 6 beats, so 1 measure and then an extra 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we jump down to the 3 for 2 beats, and then 4 chord, 5, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 chord, 6 chord, 3, 4, 5. You would be coming back in. In the first chorus it's played twice, and then in the following chorus it's played 4 times, and it's also played in the outro. I'm not going to go through the entire piece. I have a full transcription on my website in the link below. Check out the description box for that. So that's the verse and the chorus. Now let's have a little look at the other part, the second guitar part for the chorus. So the chorus part, we're in fret 7 with finger 3 on string 5 and fret 5 with finger number 1. Okay, so what we have is a syncopated pattern, so we're playing in the and between the beats 1 and 3 and 4. And what happens on the and of beat number 3, we legato slide up. And 3, slide 4, and slide 4. So we're sliding into fret 9 and fret 7, and that's the rhythm. And 3 and 4, and then the next measure we're fret 10 and 9. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, fret number 10 and 9. And then you slide down into fret 5 and 4. The rhythm there is and 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 3 and 4, and 3 and 4, and 3, 4, and 3, 4. Let's put that with the beat, put that all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So when you have a gap between the fingers, you use fingers 1 and 3, but when you slide up and there's no gap, so when it's a major third, then you use fingers 1 and 2. So finger 1 stays exactly where it is. And you can kind of walk up and down the scale, find those thirds. To help with that fingering. Okay? So they're the 2 parts in the song. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Have a listen to it, see if you can work out with the transcription the different parts. I won't sing this because I think I'd probably crucify it. But I hope you found that useful. Again, more beautiful sounding compound thirds, tenths. A pretty straightforward picking pattern, you just have to take your time with it. Enjoy it. Any questions, leave in the comments below. Give me a like if you enjoyed the lesson, you know what I mean. And I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.